feel uninvited. Left home in West LA, I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more.
Yo everyone, welcome back. It's DiCaprio. So just going to do a quick rundown of patch 1.5. So let's see what's new, quickly on my account. Right, so I saved a few condensed resin. And hopefully we can get a few things. And later tonight I'll be doing some pulls. Alright, for this account. The Hutao and Rosaria account, where we're going to pull for Hutao and for Chongli, alright, and 10 p.m. Singapore time, so that's about 10 hours from now. Alright, so if you are in as well, join me later on for the pulls. Alright, yo Arvin. Yep, so we have about 60 pulls, about 9,600 primo gems here. Right, so and I'm running very close to my resin now on this account, so I will quickly do like maybe a few of the things that I need to do, right, and then quickly switch back to my main account, and then we'll proceed to find out what's new in 1.5. Right, so hopefully we can get Zhongli later tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We're going to go to the new domain first. Right, and let me settle some stuff as well. Right. The new domain, I think, is gonna be fun. I've not read so much items that is happening on the Telegram group, but there, I hope it's gonna be fun and interesting. Right, I saw a video by Tony on the new boss. Oh, and I might die here. Oh my god! Shouldn't do that. GG. Alright, so let me just check again. So I need to really fly to the accent. Oh. Yeah, so quite excited actually. So I'm hoping I can get. Yeah, I'm trying the new domain, Arvin. So let's go and find out. Is it dark? It is like an F2P account, right? With 2 star and so much 5 star. I see from the Telegram group that I'm in, there is 2 Geo Vision. Right, so that's gonna be fun. I'm going for there's a chest in front of us. So later we will get. Sorry, let me just check again. Right, let's see. I'm going to try the new boss as well online. Not that hard.
形は精神と許さない。くらえ。股間奥義。雨描きがたし。この剣はわかるかい？燃えろ。
continue a bit.
くらえへっけ
A bit is going to end about 2 to 3 days if I remember correctly. I went to take a look. So I think it's not that hard, right? So for a Xiao team with 2 main mobs, I think it'll be going much more faster. Right, so if you need to go for lunch, go for your lunch. Just exploring stuff and everything. Right, so we got right, defense HP, not bad. HP is good here because it's a flower. Energy charge is also good for Chongli, so it's not so good stats, but I think it's okay. So anything new that we notice? No, everything is going all set for the bosses. The other one I wanted to try, since we got resins on our hand, right, is trying to do the bosses. Right, it's 30, you can see that's 30, right? So to clear this one first, my account do need focus on the lower levels for the bosses first. This account got a lot of resins, so 150 something, so I think don't waste it. Then we can focus. Oh yo, wrong thing. But never mind, that's fine. I said wrong thing because usually I run with Ganyu, it's not good with Ganyu. I don't have to jump up and everything. Actually fine.
くらえこの件はわかるかい許さない
Too fast. Should not use Hutao's. Okay. Jump. Oh my god. What's happening here?
さゆき
Oh my god. GG. Okay guys, this is really bad. Wait, don't do this, Alex. My hands today are a bit not warm up. Okay. マジでいいじゃん。
よし出発だよし出発だ
Oh my god. Really struggling.
許さない雨描きがたし股間をみんなは俺がまくらえさよなら
Oh my god, there's a bit more. Okay, my left finger is not listening to me. Alright, so let's see what we get. See also it's 30 resins, alright. Opportunity, resistant will conceal from right to normal. But armor, that's good. HP. 111, we get a prototype. No prototype. We're going to do one condensed resin, so I have about 7 condensed. So at night I am able to do more. Alright, battle pass also have preset. Get to your battle passes stuff. So let's see. 10 hours now. Okay, that's good. 10 hours now. That means it's just nice. About 10:30. Alright, about 11 around there. So we have about 2 max and can go again. Alright, that's good. Okay, so I will go on my main account and we'll explore quickly. You know what the things that are new for the game. Alright, guys, be right back. Guys, welcome back. Alright, so I'm on my main account now. Alright, so hopefully we can get do all the new stuff and everything on this account quickly. Alright, get this sorted done with. So let's see what needs to be done. This is the web event for returning friends. Alright, so you send out a invite of sorts to your friends. Alright, and get some energy. I'm not sure what you get, but you can see there just now you can get like fewer gems, I suppose. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so new system. We're going to try the teapot if can. Alright. Yeah, we're going to take part. We're going to see whether we get this energy recharger of sorts. Right, you will come in later. We'll focus on that later. The handout I'll not be doing. We'll probably do one domain of this, and then later tonight we do more. Yeah, so without ado, guys, let's venture in. What's the new meal? Right, this is the event. Let's create the event. Others can challenge pieces of interest to means that to obtain a use fracture progress exchange. Right, more rewards. And so we can do that one at 2 at 3 or at different timings. So it's 30th of April. So it's not today's Friday. So that will be done later. So that event will start later. So let's do Tony's quest or let's do Tony quest. I don't really do the handouts. I don't see what. So let's go here. Let's explore. Let's go. Right. Yes.
景色を堪能しようとしたが、旧友はもういない。いつかまた。
Sorry, it's replying to a message. And so, I think these quests will unlock the new boss. Okay. That will be fun.
キャサリン、何か新しい依頼はあるか？
Right, I think before
あ
that,
なたたちにぴった
before
り
we
の依頼が
speak
入
to
って
the
お
other
ります。
Catherine, I think just
BA か具体的には何をやるんだ？鉱山で働く仲間を見人探しか？はい。旅人具体的な依頼内容は直接会ってお話しするそうです。
look for the dog, look for after die. The mere stone. No mere stone, sorry. After die, where you after die. Show you it's anywhere. So you know find the it shows the pizza.
おーい。
おう
The die looks very
俺
young.
にな
So,
その格好と顔つきを見ればこの業界にいると鑑定の仕事も多く任される。二人とも少し待っててくれ。
so let's see for the assistant. Is it EM3?
おじさん、おいらたちの
お前たちはまだ鉱石鑑定や地質分析とかは冒険者にはそれに俺が見つけた人はクロート中のクロート。どんな石だろうとその人なら一目見ただけで俺の見立てではあの人は
ちょっと待って。
どうしても
Only now.
だって一番詳しい人はおいら
Ah,
ふふん。上
he's Johnny.
勝利はきっと
Yeah, I am Johnny
と思
now.
うぞ。講談師のところに行けば会えるはずだ。
Ah. Okay, so we need to find Mr. Johnny. Alright, so I will be doing some of my stuff now 10 PM later, so wait for you guys to join me. We're going to do about 16 pulls. I'm quite excited to get Johnny on the second account. So, get the better pick version. It's written there. Wait. Hey, where is the area for Johnny? There you are.
前回の続き。元王帝君は
お前たちも講談を聞きに来たのか。なかなか粋な心がけだ。
いや、
時間ならあるが。
Right? This is the function.
地質と鉱石に詳しい人が
地質と鉱石。
この大陸中を探し回っても、その依頼人が世界一鉱石に詳しい専門家を見つけたらしいんだけど、
なぜそ
そんなんじゃだからオイラは
そう
本当か？
先に断っておくが、俺は多少知識があるとはいえ世界一と言えるほどこの道を極
Alright,
め
I
てい
need
るわ
to
けではない
change Zhongli now from Japanese to English because I think Zhongli is much more better conversing in English. Yes, I mean you don't like just I want order or something like I can't remember, right? So I'll do
知
the
識の
switch market.
とりあえず
So let's do a switch at the audio here. Because I think the English VA is slightly better. No offense, no offense. Right? Language. You can now delete the language from something like that voiceover. Right, you can manage it. So let's go back to Underdie. Okay, I did all this. you'll be wearing McDonald's hair. It's old.
Uncle Dai,
Ah, and this must be the friend you...
Yep. Hyman doesn't know who your rock expert is.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh. So you said it's no use me singing his praise.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned.
Ah, so they met.
Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh?
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If
Ayun,
Zhongli
Paiman.
loses,
A contest? Why, it would be my.
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say,
now
you
we
certainly
finally
have
hear
the look of an
Zhongli.
industry expert about you. It'll be interesting.
stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road when he saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited.
Huh? How could you forget something like
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and what. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me. An old
so deep?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can move. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in...
Ah, a keen...
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shadows.
Wow.
Such a detailed description. Almost like you said. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you?
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains...
But if Zhongli said
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it in...
Of course not! I feel I've met a kindred spirit
Wow.
here. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm.
Ooh,
There are
they
men
do the
count.
calcium. Alright, cool. So is the map open? No, it's not open. Okay, after that, so what's the quick way to reach there, guys? I think I'll go through here. Huh? Can't hear my stream. As in the game or my voice? The game is the music is very soft. Just ignoring the mobs below me. Let's try to go as fast as I can.
Solidify!
Live!
So, okay. you said you need to go to work. Sorry. It's right there. Yeah. It'll be a quick, short stream today. Maybe at the soon as well. Since yes,
Stabilize!
Evil conquering here. Useless. Here.
fast. 39. There is a new like item that you can transit, right? That can support craft your boss maps
This mine is huge.
in a way
This
that
is
you
where
can
the
exchange
incident
it. So
occurred.
that's
6 days ago, I led a team of
So four
later I'll share with you
workers
what
in
we
this.
Huh.
underground, overground.
What's the
We left no stone un.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves.
Very well. I'll wait here.
Alright. So we're going underground.
So strange. How could the four of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from
I'll leave the
something?
invest.
Let's... Over here, a pile?
Huh.
One, huh. These must...
The four of them have been
There's also a few hidden...
items for washing one's face before the dawn.
So, they didn't...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seemed they had time to take their tools, but not their...
Why would someone...
One, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to... Or 2, they were forced to...
Oh,
It's certainly a possibility.
they didn't leave.
For more tools, right? Someone there. So
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are.
Or...
Let's find out. I'll. Okay.
it's shiny. Huh? How did this guy like can get?
Looks like he's concentrating really hard.
And like
Let's
see
see
through what
I
is the
see.
item.
A child?
I'm.
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I can.
Huh?
Perceive?
You mean you can put your hand on...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that.
Amazing!
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Other, core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rip.
I'm glad I can be of assist. Based on what I saw,
This will take us north.
North.
Stabilize!
could it be that the.
For more tools. Go back to
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. I don't know what happened. I stayed behind with the other 4. After I ended up falling asleep in the shelf, maybe...
So the men that were out working perhaps an accident.
What a scary and on-site accident. There
back. How are
We found three. First, there are
forced to?
who, and those who kept working all disappeared.
Now that you mention it, could someone...
This leads me to my third point.
A child? But there are no...
Unlikely as it's
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road
North. Right. I'll rally my
You
men and
remember
head in
the,
pursuit.
the
You've
child
been
that
invaluable
was
to the
that
investigation.
opened up
Leave the
the
legwork
new
to
boss
us.
Azdaha?
If we...
Not so.
There are only a few... In the
Is that the
meantime...
child that they're
agreed.
referring
All
to?
right.
So,
so. They're gonna talk to the people over.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the moment.
Wait.
Huh? Oh yeah. Where's?
so go back to him. Just there.
Kujun, what are you searching?
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit.
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forge.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling... In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you.
I don't even know where to start with it. It sounded so familiar to me. As if whatever it was I had to do was perhaps if I can retrieve some.
I see. If I am able to.
Really?
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass.
Great. Let's have a look.
Right. Quite excited to see the new area. So we need to go north. See,
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left by.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass.
So we need to go further up. I probably can find this ring.
Gather! Solidify! Burst forth! Use...
No. Yeah, entry.
AR55.
Something that I'm not. Oh my god. So just take note, you have to come down the stairs.
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Path.
If we follow their
Maybe. Follow the footsteps, okay. Steps. Okay.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
It's something on the map, so let's go and find them.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone?
A miner.
Hello.
Hello, we.
Stop bothering.
Jeez. Whatever.
Last one should find that give us the answer.
Coming to be.
Useless.
Looks like I went too far.
Stop ling. Ling a ling a ling.
Hey there.
It must have been about 4 or
5
5
days.
days ago.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
It was so strange.
Huh.
I caught a glimpse.
Google.
Blue hair.
And they...
Yes, they followed.
Let's go after.
Right, we're going to the tree, I think. Follow the road and keep up the pursuit. Right, so when does this actually mean? Right, so we're getting closer to where she is, right? The girl called Jude. We need to like step on the thing and then go
More
down.
footprints.
Yeah.
There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Right, coming.
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
Yes. Let's get it.
Gather.
Isn't
I will have order.
step on the lady.
Coming to be.
Quake.
My name is...
Huh?
A miner?
Yeah. Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day
You
before
may have
yesterday,
shouted.
heading for Lingju. I was in a hurry. I didn't...
I think that's all we need.
I hope it's useful. I'd better get going.
A to the scholar, the miners were heading for
Can we be absolutely sure?
a child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Alright. Rock seeing again. I think Zhongli has a feeling of what to expect, just not to tell it. Because he's the one who locked up the dragon horse, right?
It's the same group. I suppose it is.
It's a good thing.
It feels like.
Be that as it may, 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state.
Oh,
That's not all. We have encountered... The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday.
Great!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now.
Clever thing.
Zhongli, also, the same thing. Need more? Let's do that.
Hey! Over here on the ground!
Super.
there's a basket lying here too.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance,
Should we.
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems there's a camp near...
Taking to the can. Oh, this can. Alright, it's a very small camp.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Hyman heard him talk.
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like. Are these? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of.
How he came to be here,
So he was kid. But if they didn't.
unless something happened.
Ugh. Hyman's had a.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory.
What is it?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you, I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extreme.
It's beautiful.
But of course, take. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is some.
On the contrary. But thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. Oh, I see more rocks.
You sure like.
Ores are the crystals of the earth. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off.
Resties. Oh,
Huh?
traveler. Does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
You mean the ore that Kunjun's.
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of
Elemental reactions?
Indeed they can. However, Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these and yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon...
Yeah! If he knows of its existence, surely weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun,
Ulterior.
a conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to... We should ensure this miner...
Right, so we need to get rest. This stone.
problem. I'm done here.
Any results?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the... Difficult to say.
So there's never a...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. The...
That makes sense.
Indeed.
I think it's going to lead us to the tree. Just nearby.
Wow.
It's supposed to be the tail.
Such...
And there's so many
This ancient. Let's conduct separate investigations. All right then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. Paimons, if you don't...
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will...
All of you.
Huh? Xianglei's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let...
It's there, but the girl is no longer there.
This has been newly dug. It will...
That a voice come...
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the...
Tony is sensing something. Ooh. I thought this wasn't in, right? So...
Huh?
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Huh? That gate. Has it been there all along?
Wow, the visual is really nice.
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's...
Oh, they are attacking us now. Wow, he doing just like seeing him doing his drill powers.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Wow. Sacrifice themselves. Oh, the seeds are broken now. Right, so we are now at the new domain, I suppose. So let's kill the boss. Awesome, awesome. Whoa, whoa. Let's see how strong Tony Shield is.
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Xiao, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Damage.
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here!
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
What am I supposed to do? Let's wait it out.
Solidify!
Coming to pop. Foreign. Barbados.
Okay.
Guide us.
Solidify!
Burst full.
Only shoe is strong. So any damage unnecessary.
Solidify!
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
So far, Tony is not taking damage. As long as Tony has shield.
Solidify!
Oh, he's taking some damage, eh? But I think it's because I used the E skill, so
Go as planned.
Live.
let's see whether there's any damage. Seems that way. Oh, I got damage. You didn't have to shield, huh? See where's his potential for the shield.
1,000-year flame!
Burst forth. Done miscalculation.
Beats everyone's now.
I swear by my sword.
Right. Xiao, let's call your name. Stealing now.
Lament.
Experience the eon of suffering!
That's done.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha.
It's
Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant.
No. You have forgotten.
Whoa, who's he?
That voice.
Ashtaha.
Huh? Could
Morax. It's been a while.
You're
Ashtaha. The very same.
Oh, they are split.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ashtaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ashtaha you see there to be a reflection of such
so the
no. It can't.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the mind.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, How is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient
we're
dragon
gonna see the story, guys.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
Awesome.
Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Ajdaha, now incomplete.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm. While in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountain. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how, Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was futile. Everything returns to dust, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me.
No.
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor...
No! This is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories.
Morax is not an...
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of all powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and
We're
sea.
gonna see something interesting here, guys.
A star appears within the wild. Strange.
Wow.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day.
No, that isn't true.
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable
This is the
misfortune.
theater.
More axe.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied?
I had to make amends. So, Morax.
I do.
Well,
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Straight down to business as always.
Let's go. Alright, so we get a chest here. So let's... Alright, pretty cool.
Huh? How did we get here? need to go back and check on the
So
miners.
we are open a new we open a new stuff here. A new boss here. So we can do this for 30 as well. Alright, and there's a new item here. Alright, this is the item that I'm saying. So you actually need this item, alright, to so-called change the items that you get. So for example, let's say I think you can see, right, these are the 3 items. So within these 3 you can change the cell, right, and this is good, alright, because everything here is RNG. And so why not, guys, let's do one boss here, get that stuff. Or should I do it for my stream method? Let's see what I think I'm 3 hours away. I think I will do one domain and do.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
But this visually in front of us looks very awesome. Not going to lie, it looks really nice for a new domain, and it's very. Things are going by fine. Okay, so let's just complete the quest first, right? And then we'll come back. So I just need to move out. Die.
So there you are. My men, we found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but...
Right. Well...
So you're taking them back to...
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
Oh. Is he going to be gone?
Not I. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans.
You always did have a great admiration.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind.
Ashtaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to...
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lap?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
It's interesting, guys.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. That's unimportant. Fate is or you may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is...
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you.
Hence, my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but old friend, god of contracts.
Your contract.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you,
You're leaving?
if it is fated, Morax,
We'll meet again.
we will meet again.
Wow, awesome, man, awesome. Nice story. Really, really cool. Really, really. Wow.
Yes. Don't be a... In fact, we have yet to meet.
This is gonna be a...
He was. Centuries may have passed since then. But
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
It's since I watched.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Aishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Wow. Yeah, I watched this in really nice, right? So, yeah, if your first time watching it, I think you'll also be impressed. Right? Alright.
A 1,000 years ago, Aishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Aishtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the... But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change.
You still care.
Call it... I must thank you both.
Xiao also really interesting.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. So, he told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that Zhongli, you're a god.
I cannot say.
Why?
Contract.
You can't even give us a thread of information.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Eshta?
It was signed before it all began. I have all...
How can
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts...
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time. But you are capable of finding them and bring those who come to witness will witness. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you...
Right. Interesting. An insight to what's coming up. Right. Oh, we got the Dreams Over. That's good. That's good. Right. And yeah. That's awesome. We get the new stuff. So let me just go to town to show you what I mean by this new stuff. Just before I start the stream, I was looking at the stuff. Okay, I really hope we can get it. Hopefully we can get more, and then right. So if you do undercraft, you see you can craft stuff here, right? So basically, within these three items, right? You let's say you want Shadow of Idan, and you just do it here, and you can change between this. And I think that's good. It's a good step, right? And this will definitely help making myself fully crown. Right? So he's missing a few items. So definitely with this we'll get about we'll crown his second, and then we'll get. I think we're missing 2 items, and hopefully later we get Shadow of the Warrior, sorry, not Blue. And that will solve everything, and we just need to do one time, and that's good. Right, so let's just take a look. Other than the bosses, is there any other bosses that also give us that thing? Because I'm not really checked. So domains. Okay. Right. Crowns. Right, so let's see what they give. Right, they give. If you do, right? Right, they also give. Right. And they also give. Right, so yeah. Right, so basically now is how you work is that you need to prioritize, what are the items that you want to go for 60 and what you want to go for 30. Right, because that will because you can only do 3. Alright. So what I think I'll be doing is I'll be doing more of this, right? Rather than dabbling. I don't think I might need to do dabbling so much. I mean the wolf boss. Alright, so might just do with these 3 first. First, let's see the wolf boss, whether does he give us anything. Boss doesn't give us. Does the wolf boss give us? I don't think so. He also gives. Alright, so I think it's a very low chance of getting this. I don't think it is. We get it every time. But I really hope that they just reduce it to, how do you say it, 30 for all bosses, because it's insane, man. We need quite a lot.
Snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
There's like a new thing that is yeah, so I always make a mistake that I could actually got this much more earlier. So this time, just wait out for the new patch and then do this. I'm not sure whether I'll get better pass this season for my main account, because I don't have any particular item that I'm going for. Let's go to the new domain, guys. Okay, I think, is there a chest nearby? We saw a chest on the sub account. So no chest, so we hopefully got the chest already. We get some good items, because I really want to build up strongly and build up, right? This domain is the only one that is of interest now. I'm gonna do some farming here and there.
Come to be. Boring.
Stabilize!
Live!
Solidify!
What's up here? Worthless.
I need to look at what's the what does it set up, and then what's the benefits of doing this. See what we get, guys. Alright, HP, quick rate. Alright, off to a good start. Defense, attack, not so. Alright. HP is an item that I'm using now, right? Let me just check. But on both accounts, we can note that, you know, that surprisingly, yeah, it's an HP variant. It's just, if this is crit damage, that'd be awesome. Right? Yeah, but let's move and see. I'm missing the attack. Yeah, man, if it's crit damage, that'd be awesome. Right, so there is something new here as well, so not done that, so alright, so let's go back to Hutao. Alright. Oh, I'm very tempted to go Xiao's domain now actually, so yeah, this one down. Let's see how much of this 8 hours from now. That's pretty okay, right? 8 hours from now, that'll be just nice for the stream later at 10 o'clock, but it's just too nice. So, why not we do Charles? You know, let me call it a day. Alright, if we get one of the things to convert the stuff, that would be the best thing. You get this and you have more or less sort out.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Cowering already? Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more slowly.
Stabilize!
Come to be!
Burst forth!
Stop here. Back to work.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Useless! You win.
Alright, no one approved, guys. No one approved. Here we go. 30, yes. Shadow of Warrior. Shadow of Warrior, guys. got one, two, one more. Ah, I got it. I think I got it. Do we have one more? My god. Oh my god. Ooh. Fully crown Xiao, I think. Let's check. I'm so excited. Talents. I'm so excited that I can't even think now. So we got this. Right, so we got 4, so we can do up this. Alright, so alright guys, I'm not going to up it. I'll up it in a separate video, alright, and then compile a station of all of it. I think we got it, so we won't
Reduced to just standing around.
don't actually need to do much to get this. The question now is there a cooldown? Use of share to convert states, right? Alright guys, there's no cooldown, which is super. Alright. So actually guys, we got it. We have all the materials. I'm so happy. So happy. Right, and the thing, yeah. Right, so guys, I'll call the stream for now. Right, so I hope you can join me later at 10 p.m. Alright, for the summon on John Lee on my second account. Alright, AR54 with Hutao, Rosaria, Banyu. Alright, and yep, join me and share in comments whether you get John Lee and everything. You know, good luck to all of y'all. Okay, and see you when I see you tonight at 10 p.m. Singapore time. Alright, take care guys. See you when I see you. Bye.